Look at the date, May 31st, 2024. Look at the words in the box. In a resounding call to action, the 77th World Health Assembly has recognized now climate change as an imminent threat to global health. Do you see it now? The climate crisis is a global health crisis. May 31st, I'll give you another, lest you think that's just an anomaly. Look at the date on top, underscored red, June 1st, 2024. Look at the last paragraph. Do you see it, my friends? Tedros, the WHO Director General, highlighted, watch now, the WHO shift in focus towards climate health action. Let me explain. For the past several years, the WHO, and it makes sense, World Health Organization, the principal focus was on combating health crises, but now they have pivoted. A shift in focus. What now? Not only on health, but on combating climate crises. You see that, friends? And who began that mantra? The Pope of Rome. And now it's official. They have all voted to accept that slogan. Here is Tedros sounding the mantra. Climate crisis is a health crisis.
The climate crisis is a health crisis.
Do you see it? Now notice, this is Al Gore actually stating the same. The climate crisis is a health crisis. He says, watch this phrase, the intersection of climate and health is what we need to address. Don't forget that phrase. You'll hear it from several other people, which confirms that they are reading from an actual script. And who is the script writer? The Pope of Rome. It's all a drama with eternal consequences. As in the natural, so in the spiritual warfare. In a natural big screen, film, drama, documentary, somebody writes a script. And the actors repeat the script, act out what is written. These are your actors, the puppets of the great puppet master. Listen, Al Gore.
And let me especially thank the Director General and the entire World Health Organization for inviting me to give this short message about the intersection of the climate crisis and human health. As the WHO has long since declared, the climate crisis is now the biggest health threat facing humanity.
Do you see it? Now, here is John Kerry's daughter, Vanessa Kerry. She also said, the climate crisis is a health crisis, and she mentioned the intersection of both. And then, don't forget this phrase that she'll mention, it's time to combat air pollution. Watch this. Here she is.
Well, I think we have learned with great understanding in the most recent years that the climate crisis is a health crisis. And already we see 7 million people a year dying from air pollution, for example. That's more than we saw in the entire COVID pandemic over 3 years. And that's one person every 5 seconds. So that by the time I complete my next sentence, someone else will have died. And we see this in every aspect of health, the way climate change is impacting our lived experience. And so.
All right. Oh, we want to combat the death of people, climate change, health crises, 7 million people. And yet they would spar, laugh, chuckle, embrace Mr. Bill Floodgates, who said it's time to reduce the world's population by 10 to 15%. 10 to 15% of the global population is between 700 million people to 1.5 billion people. Who do they think they can deceive?